So here we are at the Dallas showroom for Quoizel, and of course, as you'll see, many other lighting distributors throughout the country. It's early in the morning on Friday of the market, and you'll see here we're in the Trade Center, which is right now they used to have this open space here all in the center, and it's all filled up now with people marketing their wares. And as I pan around, you'll see the other manufacturers. And I'd like to take you for a little look at the Quoizel showroom as we walk in. Sarah that mans our booth and gets our beautiful backdrop of a sign. And this is our little entranceway here at Quoizel as we're looking out. Newly renovated showroom. And as we go through, you'll see everything very beautifully exhibited. This is the Kenner Collection, which has almost a Zen Japanese contemporary look. It's been received very well at the show. The very first thing that you'll see as you come in is the Carolyn Collection, where we have a nice video, 4-minute video on Carolyn. And there's Carolyn Kinder right there. And this is one of the groups, the more contemporary groups of hers, featuring a beautiful silver line shades inside with a nice opal diffuser. Here's the Carolyn Kinder display, which we're offering, which has a television and stand that comes with it. Also comes with a poster. And here's the circular wall. Has many of her products on it. The confetti is one of the best-selling groups, which is this metal that is all welded together in a confetti-like manner. You can see the finish on it a little bit better here. There's an assortment of pieces in bamboo and laser-cut floral designs. Beautiful group here in a faux leather, which is a dark cinnamon leather finish. But beautiful, just the depth of finishes on the intermixing colors is really a trademark of Carolyn Kinder, and we'll see if we could get her also to say something about her products. So this is the Carolyn Kinder Collection, and then we move into the Uptown Collection from Sergio Roscoe, and these are some of the new offerings. A beautiful chrome finish, which has the K9 glass simulating the tassel, but a much more contemporary version. And by its design, also running this in the bronze finish. So that's one group. The Liberty is another, which is a 4-piece group. And then over here we have the Astor Collection, which actually has 2 G9s in each of these glass shades, and so you can get a lot of light out of this very sleek looking product. As we come around here, we have a group that's been expanded upon. This is the Madison Manor, and we've actually added this pendant piece, what was originally the wall sconce and the 5-light, and we've also now coming out with this in a chrome finish, and that's done very well for us. Some of the new offerings are the Columbus Circle, which is available in a wall sconce and a pendant. This is some of the products we came out with a year ago in June, which is a part of the collection. Some of the other newer products here is the Gotham, which has a little bit of that Art Deco look. Great details here when you see the way that the metal is wrapping around the glass. And so that's a group that is accompanied with a beautiful pendant piece, and of course we've got a wall as well. And the Gramercy, very simple piece, has a very, I would say, lodge or urban Really fits a lot of different genres. That's also a new piece. And then we have Wall Street, which is a very clean piece in a combination of a brushed nickel and chrome highlights. And so this is what the collection looks like in a beautiful setting. Got a nice living room setting that we've created here. On this wall here, not sure why the lights are not on, but this is the theater row, which we've really done very well with. You can see the bronze finish on that. We've now added a mini pendant, and we've also added a semi-flush mount with 4 of the Edison base bulbs, which is available both in the chrome and in the hand rub bronze. So that's all new. And then lastly, we have the collection, which we've had a great response to, is the East Village, which is a 5-light, 8-light, and wall sconce, which again has a nice urban look to it. You got the Edison base bulbs in here as well. So as we continue to walk through the showroom, you'll see some of the existing products that we have here. We've got the Lopara collection, and we also have the Kyle collection, both in its original color of stone and now the new white onyx, which is available in this. And as I just pan across, I'll pick a direction, but as I pan across you can see we're coming up onto the outdoor products. But I'm first going to move into the hub area, which is in the center of the showroom. And this is the information area where orders are processed. And you'll see that we have some other new showings in these vignettes here. This is the Radcliff Collection with the hammered glass with a bronze finish. A small collection, very well priced, very clean, simple design. A little bit more contemporary approach with the Parkston Collection. Also a small group of 4 pieces. Got a pendant, 5-light, mini pendant, and semi-flush mount up here. And so that's all new for the market. Some of the other new products include a really lovely wood group, which is very simple design, and available in a 5-light, 8-light, and little 3-light.
To the cafe. Share to the cafe.
Has the very thin arms on it. Has a very clean, I would say probably more of a country, French country feeling, and as well as a very clean foyer piece here with beautiful beveling, with nice details that run around in iron. Some of the other new products that have been added are these downlight versions of the Elisa collection, available in a 5-light down, 3-light down, new 3-tier, and we've also done a track light in this series as well. And that's all new. And as I go through, we'll now pick up another grouping, which has a fresco type finish on it. Nice depth of color with an antiquing on a silver. And look at the nice detailing on the crystal, which is surrounded in metal in the same finish. Has a very casual, elegant look to it. So we have 3 pieces here in an 8-light, 5-light, and 3-light. So this is what a normal, good morning, a normal morning of breakfast here. We have cooks here that have a beautiful assortment of food.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you, Tony? And this here is we've got buffet. People can have omelets made, and people are starting to fill in at this point. Getting a little bit later in the morning. Here's some new product that we have across here. A couple of foyer pieces. more contemporary with a new oval mirror. It's an expansion of the existing group. We have a new mirror as well here, which is a part of the new collection. We have a new series here as well, which takes on more of a large mission, contemporary look. Linear, obviously, with a double layering of glass. But here, just to soften it up and keep it more casual, we use the glass that has the bubbles in it. More contemporary pieces here. Actually, it's a two-piece collection. One is a semi-flush and the other is a pendant. As we move into the more contemporary area, this is a new series, which is actually two different series. One with an oval shade and one with a square shade, where we have an island light, smaller 5 light, and then a complement of 2 table lamps and a floor lamp, along with a little pinup. And then we have the same version of the 3 light with the square shade, and we've got 4 light, and again we've got a floor lamp, table lamp, and wall piece. This is a new collection as well, which highlights a heavy burlap type material on these nice drum shades. What's particularly unique here is a 6-sided, almost clover leaf, and you'll see that the diffuser simulates the shape going around, so that's a little different nuance to the drum shade business. Gives it a little bit more curvature and flavor to it. But it's all full sizes from 22 inch to 16, 20 inch, and 25 inch in terms of diameters. Also have a table lamp and a floor lamp with this series. This here is a little bit more bohemian, a little more artistic approach to the drum shades, where we have a beautiful design with a capuchel that has an antiquing on it. And you'll notice we raise the diffuser up so that we can see the beautiful natural capuchel that is a part of this beautiful design. Just gives off a great ambiance and a little bit more of an industrial look here, with a little bit of a flair of shape to a drum shade, with the opal glass in the center is available in a pendant and in a mini pendant. And so we're looking back out to the entrance where I came in. I've just done a little bit of a loop so you can see the entrance from the inside out. But as you do come in the other side, and you can see that we have pictures of our facility and our staff, both at our Goose Creek facility and also our factory office in our Hop Hog facility in the New York area. And so this is what we're seeing now on the other side coming through. And this is our Naturals collection here, where we display many of our different natural materials: pin shell, our capuchel, our agate stone, our jade materials, some of the mica with the leafing, tiles. So we see all of our natural materials are very well represented here. And throughout the showroom we have videos that are running on many different aspects of our business. This here we're showing how we have assembled our displays, which now we are offering quite a few new displays that really facilitate showing products in a much more clean way, efficient way, organized way, which really helps, we believe, sell product for our customers. As we walk down through here, this is a new series that was introduced a year ago that we're also adding a semi-flush tube and also a 4-light, which, by the way, We can easily put add-on shades onto this to warm this up further. Some other new introductions is this group right here, which is available in a 5-light, and a semi-flush, and a mini pendant. I'm sorry, this is a regular pendant. And on Downtown, which has been in the line for a long time, we have added a new piece as a 4-light foyer, and also have added a table lamp, floor lamp swing, and just a regular straight stick floor lamp with the concentric K9 balls, which is very much a part of this series design. The Carlsbad is yet another group which is very Quoizel from a historic sense. You'll notice here we've got some very heavy texturing with some antiquing actually in the shading, which just gives it more of a antiqued, very warm feel to it. It's got a little contemporary flavor to it with the round rod that runs through the center of this piece. Of course, the scrolling, which is much more European, is really converging a lot of different styling together, which is what gives it this nice, unique look. But it's a very relaxed, casual, could be country, very, very traditional type look to it. And as we move over to some of our new portables, these are ceramic pieces in different varieties of shapes and materials, from the crackled porcelain, which we have on most of these pieces here, to you see floor lamps and transitional table lamps. And this is an antique nickel, where the finish here has a real aged look to it. And this is actually concrete, which is a great contrast to the plated finish. Some of the other pieces that are new for our offering are some functional traditional floor lamps in 2 different finishes, in a brushed nickel and a bronze. And here a little bit more of a country look. Could be Southwest, iron and leaf patterning, handcrafted in 2 table lamps and 1 floor lamp. Also new for the market, I wanted to point out 2 floor lamps here that are also new, with a very beautiful twist design on the stem. And this is in our PN finish with an Edison-based bulb. And this is a very pretty piece here that's got actually a dimmer control on it, which is supported, the shade is supported with these really nice arm holders. And that is in a oil rub bronze finish, which is really quite clean, simple, and again has more of a restoration look to it, which gives it a nice historical base. So for mirrors, I just wanted to point out this here is one style that's available in 2 different finishes. This is the PN finish here, with a nice clean design with the floating glass, with a rounded top and bottom, with a very heavy rectangular tubing. This is the BN version of the same piece, right here. And this here is all new as well. Nice detailing, you'll see on another nice clean mirror and a BN finish. Yet another design here and another BN finish. Nice heavy detailing with a very heavy square tubing that frames, again, floating glass. And this here is a piece that we have in the line, which we've just come out with a different finish. And this is a mottled bronze finish on this mirror. So here's a group actually that's been in line for a long time, the French Quarter, but as I swing around, you see we have a new well-defined area of Tiffany, and I'm going to ask Rick Seidman, our president, to tell us a little bit about the new showing of Tiffany products that we have.
Well, first, welcome to the Tiffany area, and my first word I'm going to say to you is wow. We can't believe how Tiffany's are just resurging all over the marketplace. We've seen sales really grow tremendously, and we have a new introduction of catalog lamps where we really thought about two things. One, what are the colors and looks that are selling in the marketplace? And two, what's the price point where they're going to move? So most of this collection you're looking at is going to be in really the $229 to $299 retail. And look at the vibrancy of the colors, whether it's a little bit of mission, some of the florals, even the dragonfly. And we think we've really hit it right, and it seems like so far our customers agree. I can't leave out our floating flush. Really, this has been an area, I would say it's almost been on every area. Again, price pointed where that should retail for about $160, $150. And just, it's the four patterns that are some of our more popular Tiffany patterns. We have the tapestry, the West End, the cami, and another beautiful jeweled piece.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember when we did that 2 years ago, how we had such a lift in business.
A market tradition for Quoizel is to come out with promotional Tiffany's. We don't put them in the catalog. We produce a couple of thousand of Tiffany pieces among this variety, really to hit, again, a price point. We, again, have retails that could go from $139 to $179, and once we sell out, we're out. But look at the quality of these Tiffany's for those price points. Now we're looking at the Eastville Collection. This is a beautiful vintage industrial look with a sense of modernism to it, and it's in our palladium bronze finish, which for many of you who know our Duchess is a great group. This finish we've added to other introductions. It's been doing tremendous. And let me show you some other new pendants. You know, it's an interesting conversation when you ask where are pendants going today in the house, and the answer is all over the place. We're seeing usage of these in areas we had not even thought about. It's interesting looking at new pendants because the conversation we've been having with our customers is where are pendants going today? And the answer is everywhere. There's areas in the house we really have not even thought were application for this piece, but we are seeing tremendous growth in this area. This first group we're looking at is a new finish for us. It's Mystic Copper. It's been really popular this market. And certainly also the brushed nickel. And these are just two beautiful, clean looks.
And these here, I'm going to jump in, Rick. These designs here are more of a urban type look, utilizing the Edison bulb. Again, very clean, and you have sort of almost the bread box shape in clear glass on one, and the opal and chrome on the other. This is inclusive with the Edison bulb on the clear one, and you see they really create two different looks, but very, very classy looks and a more classical styling, but still very updated. And then some of the other new pieces here are the industrial look with the cage design in a brushed nickel, and then the other is the mercury glass, which is very popular today, adding sort of an antique value and yet a contemporized look to something that was very old look with the sort of like an aged mirroring concept on the glass. So these are all new pieces in this product category for us for this market. So as we move back from this area here, which is where we have all of our mini pendants and pendants, and you can see the way that they're displayed. Some different displays that you perhaps haven't seen before, really believing in going to more solid surfaces, especially where we're mounting our semi-flush mounts, so it looks more interior and finished as it would look in our customers' homes. Now we are moving into the bath area, where not only do we have some beautiful product to show, we have some new merchandising displays. which I'll explain to you just in a moment. But first, we're going to hit, this is a Uptown 3-light bath piece, which has just some phenomenal detail on it. Nice heavy castings on the end of a rectangular tubing and a beautifully polished chrome finish, along with a new mirror from the Uptown Collection, which you'll notice has this wonderful angle that's been set onto the rectangular tubing, and floating the glass in the center really just gives it a very clean look. It has a very expensive, valued appearance. And of course we've got that same technique that's used both on a round and also on an oval, again utilizing that same floating mirrored glass approach to the design. So all these pieces here are from the Uptown Collections. One of the new groups here is the Colt Collection. You can see this 3-light is just a very clean design, very well proportioned, layering of the opal glass in the center and the clear glass on the outside. Very well priced as well. This is the second new group in the bath. And as I come up on the third is the Trenton, which also very clean, a little more contemporary look, with the half circle in opal glass. Very clean the way it's embraced, with a beautiful metal harnessing beneath it. And again, this is one of the Uptown mirrors in the round, where you can see the nice detailing of the angle of this rectangular tubing. One of the things that I also wanted to show you is a new merchandising display where we can show less product but actually ultimately have more of the depth of the different families of products. Here we can show 4 different bath products, 3 lights only, which is really the most important size, and it allows us to do that because what we do is we take a family tag and we actually have all the information on all the other products that are available on that particular design. So if you have 4 different families times 4 different sizes, you're really representing 16 pieces on one side, and then you would have on the reverse side you would have another 4, so it's a total of 8 pieces on a 2-sided display. This here is the Dawson Piece, and it is a one-piece item that can be used as a wall sconce both on a vertical or horizontal. You see that it's all open on the inside, glass on one side and glass on the other, so you can use that both vertically and horizontally. So that's new for the market as well. And here are some of the existing product, the Radcliff Collection, which we've done very well with. And as we pan across to the other side, you'll see another new group, the Ryder Collection, a little bit more traditional in its design, with some nice detailing both on the end finials and the turnings that we have throughout the decorative rod, with a very clean design on the opal glass, noticing that there's a return on this round shape, which gives it a little bit more of a contemporary look. This is another expansion on the Eliza Collection, which we've done so well with. So we've now just expanded this, and I'll show you too. It's a 3-light. It really is a nice, clean version of our DH collection. Very simple design, but some nice detail in the glass with the fluting in the glass, and the PN finish giving us some nice detailing with the gold highlighting on a bronze finish. And this is a 4-piece group with a 1, 2, 3, and 4 light. And as I pan around, you'll see another really very attractive group is the Jericho, more of a contemporary, lofty, could even be mission, very, very simple design with a solid piece of flat strapping underneath and rectangular tubing above. Makes for a really beautiful, simple design, beautiful wall sconce, which can be used really outside the bathroom, and then the mirror as well that matches. So this here is the last of our 8 new introductions, the Vance Collection, and this here is a brushed nickel finish with just a very clean ball, or it's really three-quarter ball design. Very simple design that runs throughout. So then from our bath collection, we move down into our outdoor collection, which is quite formidable. You see, utilizes the same concept of the removable panels that will allow us to more easily show product. You can see that I believe it really organizes the look and the feel of the outdoor products, which usually is one of the messiest areas in a showroom, along with the bath. And what it allows us to do is to either show a family complete, like here you're looking at 3 complete families, and they have all the descriptions of all of the pieces that are available, again, on these storyboards here. If there's extra room, we can put actual setting shots of our products. And what we could also do is just show one piece from each of the groups, which would allow us to show as many as 9 different designs. Actually, it could be 12 if you use the posts to be showing a different design. But we really have locations of 9 different family tags to be used to show the full complement of pieces in any given family. So it's really up to you on how you'll utilize these 9 different panels on this display. As you can see that they all coordinate with the bath display, having the white frames. In this case here, of course, we're using the landscape rock. This is quarry rock, which is white, so it has a little bit of a contemporary flavor to it. And we do have separate boards that we've made up, which we are not really at this point offering to our customers, but this allows us to highlight some of the new pieces that are going to be shown at the marketplace. Which actually, the first one I'll point out is the Carolyn, which really is not just an outdoor piece but can be used for interior as well. And this here is utilizing our onyx materials with a beautiful oil rub bronze finish. This is the IB, and then we have the Milan, more contemporary design, very well designed, well proportioned. Notice the open areas here on the side, and again, these could be used so easily for interior as well, on hallways and many different interior uses. And as I pan around, you'll see the full collections of outdoor. These all here are existing products until we come up to a new copper edition, and this is the Salem Collection. And this is solid copper material, and you've got the beautiful riveting and the just incredible high quality craftsmanship that's indicative of all of our copper lanterns. You'll see here we do utilize a piece of solid brass as a reflector backplate, which is that oval piece, and very beautifully crafted in 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. And 2 other new pieces, one being the Bryan series. This has an oil rub bronze and a hammered copper reflector in the back of it with a Edison based bulb, which makes for a very historic look, great value. This here is all tubing on the top. And so it's a full series, both in small, medium, and large, as you can see, as well as a hanging piece, and as well as a post light. Very well priced as well. The Bain series, more of a cleaned up coach light, also available as a full group. Very clean design, kind of contemporized with a very soft, rounded shape on the cage. And of course with a nice bevel on that as well. And then the last new piece, which is our 6th new introduction in outdoor, is our Stedman Collection, which again has a very classic, historic look. More of a European coach type design with very heavy handles here, all castings. And this, we have decided to put the Edison light bulb in this as well, which is inclusive. And this is available also in a full 5-piece family, small, medium, large, post, and hanging. And so that makes up our outdoor collection.